Kalagnana was written by Sri Potuluri Vera Brahmendra Swamy, a Hindu mystic, born in 1610 in Kadapa district of Andhra Pradesh state in India. He is the author of Kalagnana, a collection of predictions about future or prophecies, a Telugu text that predicts the arrival of Kalki in the form of Sri Veerabhagavantaraya. Kalagnana, literally meaning knowledge of time. About 400 years ago, Sri Potuluri Vera Brahmendra Swamy went in Jiva Samadhi, entry into grave alive, still alive in prosecuting penance in Jiva Samadhi, at Kandamallayapalle, popularly known as Brahmangari Matam, Mutt, lit. 14 and 50 long. 70-80-50, in Kadapa district of Andhra Pradesh state, Bharat, India. Sri Potuluri Vera Brahmendra Swamy into Jiva Samadhi. Sri Vera Brahmendra Swamy's sayings and ballads are being sung by wandering minstrels and mendicants. They are in the oral tradition. Most of his predictions have come true and rest is yet to come true. A small part of Kalagnanam is available in Brahmangari Matam at Kandamallayapalle, Siddhiyagari Matam at Mumala, Rangarajagari Matam at Nagaripadu, and the remaining major part is kept in the inner bit of Banganpallamat under tamarind sprout which has grown into a big tree now. Kalagnanam was written in Telugu on palm leaves. One series of internal explosions and/or terrorists' attacks on nuclear/defense establishments will take thousands of lives in and around Hyderabad, India. The period might be between Kataka Sankranti and Makra Sankranti, i.e. between 15th July and 15th January of particular years, and other places in the world. 2 bloodbath, in Andhra Pradesh and other states, between Krishna and Godavari regions, for partition of AP for Telangana, etc., for water, and communal riots. 3 Lord Veerabhagavantaraya will be crowned at noon on the 26th of December 2011 as an ordinary ruler. 4 According to Kalagnanam, the Third World War ends by 2046 or later, which will end on a Makra Sankranti day, when Jupiter in Aquarius Rashi, but as per Kalagnanam severe earthquakes and calamities are indicated in the Telugu Yanandana. Surprisingly, it was clearly mentioned about the change of velocity of planets, etc. 5 When Saturn enters the stars Asta and Swati, drought and floods, major calamities are indicated. Crores of people die in the same period and/or when Saturn transits the said stars the next time. 6 Pitams like Kanchi, Sringeri, Pushpagiri, etc., would face difficulties and the headship will be reinstated to Viswabrahman community. Some miraculous incidents take place in Kanchi, Sringeri, and Pushpagiri. Parshvedi, transmutes metals into gold, will be shifted from Sri Shellam to Kandamallayapalle. 7 Sanjeevani plant, a sacred tree that gives life to the dead, will be found at Laveri Hill, Andhra Pradesh. 8 Lord Shiva, at Sri Shellam talks to devotees and announces about the advent of Lord Veerabhagavantaraya. Smoke and fire comes out from Lord Shiva's temple, Sri Shellam. Water and fire comes from Lord Shiva. Nandiswara tears, wages his tail and makes a clarion call. 9 A crocodile enters the temple of goddess Brahmramba at Sri Shellam and stays for 8 days, cries like a goat and disappears. 10 An idol sits on temple Garudathwaja and speaks many languages. 11 Lord Bhairava chants mantras continuously. Strange sounds come from earth. These may happen before or in the year Nandana. 12 crores of people die in the year Vijayar. 13 millions of horses will come from the caves of Yaganti, to serve the army of Lord Kalki, a holy place in Andhra Pradesh state of India. 14 Fury of Kanchi Kamakshi harms South India. A war at Rameshwaram takes place. 15 Divine idols at holy places will exhibit various gestures. The idol of Kanchi Kamakshi will revolve for a while, idol of Bangalore Kamakshi will emit blood. 16 idols in different holy places talk to people. At Gandaki River, Salagrama stones, divine stones, dance and talk to people. In another incident, idols of Lord Vinayaka cries and tears. 17 Lord Vinayaka visits every village and town and chants Veda mantras. 18 many fake people each claiming as Lord Veerabrahmendraswamy will come. 19 a devastating earthquake in Suryanandi is indicated. 20 cow slaughter takes place at Yagante, Srisailam and Kumbakonam and clashes takes thousands of lives. 21 India will participate in a war and the Indian capital New Delhi will be bombed. In the year Kroti, 2024-25 the capital will be shifted from New Delhi to Anegondi, near Hampi, Karnataka state. And in the same year 1.t. Kroti, 2024-25, the Nellore region will be submerged. 22 times 120 temples situated all over India, like Tirupati, will be dismantled by anti-Hindu elements. Kashi Vishweshwara temple would be closed for 40 days, and so also Srikalahasti and Srisailam, Kumaraswamy temple and Tirumala temple for a week. The sound Om, Om, will be heard from Kapithwaja when Tirumala was assaulted and Garudathwajar will be demolished. Ultimately the idols of Lord Venkateshwara, Lord Srikalahastiswara, Goddess Kanakadurga be shifted to Brahmangari Muttam and Tirumala will become shelter to wild animals later. Temples in Karnataka will be harmed by anti-Hindu women. 23 projects/dams that were constructed on river Krishna will be washed away by flash floods and water would touch the Mukkupudka, ornament attached to nose, of Goddess Durga, at Vijayawada. 14 cities will be washed away by floods. 24 Kandamalayapalli of Andhra Pradesh state becomes economic capital of Bharat India. 25 Birth of Kamdenu, the divine cow, west to Kanchi. 26 Great hidden treasures at 9 temples of Lord Lakshmi Narasimha situated around Ahobilam, Yagante, Arlimpur, Belamkonda, Srisailam, etc. will be taken out. 27 predictions of Brahmins become rivers, i.e. their predictions go wrong. 28 6 new diseases take thousands of lives. 29 bloodbath on the banks of Kaveri river takes thousands of lives. 30 Bangladesh and Bengal state will be hit by super cyclones and floods and crores of people will die. 31 On a Vishakha Amavasya, strange diseases take many lives, maybe due to a biochemical weapon. 32 A pig appears in Mecca Masjid and will be chased by Muslims. It roams here and there and finally reaches Vijayawada of Andhra Pradesh state in India, where millions of people die in clashes. 33 When Saturn enters Pisces harmdom Chas is indicated. In Taurus poisonous gas from northeast takes lives. In Gemini most of evil persons are punished. The 29th of March 2025 onwards for 10 years. 34 A comet/meteor will appear in daylight and goes on expanding from north to south resulting in change of Earth's axis and motion, thereby people may feel the sun is shivering. 35 A male shadow form, of Lord Sun and in another incident, of Lord Vishnu, is visible in Sun at the time of solar eclipse the 2nd of August 2027 in Plavanga 2027-28, a comet appears for 33 days, probably in the year Subhakrit, 2022-23 or when Saturn in Aries or in Bhadrapad month of the year Kaliyuga, 2038. 36 On the 15th of March 1935 Lord Veerabrahmendraswamy shows/exhibits his Vishwarupa and moves with his battalion for war on the 30th of March 2035. In the year Ananda, 2034 35 crores of people die and in Rakshas year, 2035-36 there will be destruction in western countries. Most of the evil persons die, and Kaliyuga ends. 37 In the year Nala on Arshad Sutta Purnima 7/8 of June, 2036, the Kalagnana written on palm leaves will be taken out, from the inner pit where they were kept by Sri Vera Brahmendra Swamy, by Lord Veerabrahmendraswamy. Since then whatever that was written on them will happen and there will be no amendments to the fate of people as well of the countries. 38 With severe internal clashes between two religions, crores of people die throughout the world in the years Pingla, 2037-38, Kaalagnaana, 2038-39, and Rodri, 2040-41. 39 An Uttarayana period of a particular year, Migration of North Indians to South India results clashes between North Indians and South Indians, which takes millions of lives. 40 inter-caste marriages will be the order of the day. Thank you for watching.